What's up, y'all? It's your girl Mika Chanel back with another edition of Mika Chanel is Just Saying. Okay, if you guys are watching this video right now, please subscribe to this channel if you have not subscribed. And also make sure you comment, like this video at the end, in the middle, whenever you find a funny part, hit like, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Just leave a comment. Let me know that you are watching the entire video. So that was just like my little public service announcement for the channel. Anyways, tonight we are talking about Married to Medicine, season number 3, episode number 2. It wasn't much going on this episode. I was a little, I don't know. It was okay. It was just like one of them, what girl episodes? You know, like, okay, really? I don't know. So I'm just going to hit on a few points. I'm going to do things a little differently tonight and just see how this goes. Try to shorten the videos up a little bit. Anyway, so the first thing I want to talk about is, first of all, Dr. Heavenly, every time they open up, she's cooking breakfast for her kids. And her daughter did not want to get up off of that plate, did she? She was like, I need these eggs. I want these eggs. You know what they feed us at the school? I don't even want to. No, I want to be full when I get to school. So hopefully by lunchtime I won't be hungry still. She was like tearing that food up. It must have been good. But anyways, I'm like, I feel you, girl. I feel you. I love me some bacon and eggs in the morning too. I'm definitely a bacon egg in the morning type of girl. Anyways, I just wanted to say something about her daughter because she cracks me up. Even when she's not being feisty, it's still funny because she was tearing those eggs up. The boys, of course, they gobbled theirs down, but Dr. Heavenly, you know, asking her questions and about tests and things like that. She's trying to eat. She's like, look, mommy, I'm trying to eat. Anyways, and then like it was like another part of the episode where she took her to get a checkup to get her she took her daughter to so she could clean her teeth or whatever. And she's like, she said something crazy like, if I take her under my wing, or if she lets me take her under my wing or whatever, she could be, you know what I'm saying, the next Beyonce, the next this and whatever, or the next Dr. Heavenly or whatever. I'm like, well, she's your daughter, right? Isn't she supposed to already be under your wing? I mean, where else is she? Whose wing is she under if she's not under yours, girl? So, I mean, I didn't understand what she meant by that. Anyways, so let's move on from Dr. Heavenly. I like Dr. Heavenly, though. That's my girl. I like her a lot. Anyways, I don't know what came next, so I'm just going to talk about it. I think, actually, this crazy-ass scene with Quad came next. Okay, why? First of all, why was she dressed like that? Why the hell did she have on this like black cape, half peak shoulder, I don't even know, frock? I'm not even sure what it was. And then she had these like glasses. I'm just like, where the hell is she going? So she goes into this diner or whatever, and it's this man sitting in there. He's dressed in black. He's got sunglasses on. And she sits down and just starts saying crazy stuff like, the chicken has flown the coop. Or like, what? What the hell? And the dude was like looking at her and what the hell are you talking about, lady? This is how the dude looking at her, right? And he's like, we don't do that anymore, you know what I'm saying? And he's like introduced himself or whatever. I'm like, girl, seriously, why? You just be doing the most. Please stop, please. Oh my goodness. It is so annoying. It is just so phony. It's just phony. It doesn't even come off as authentic or, you know, genuine in any kind of way, her personality to me. Anyways, and then I might as well, like, so they discussed, you know, of course, the background check that she wants to do on Lisa Nicole. And she was like, oh, yeah, and we might as well do one on her husband as well. Like, why are you doing one on her husband, too? What did her husband do to you? You know what I mean? Like, okay, did she do one on your husband? And from what I read in all of the different blogs that I read, you know, is that she did background checks on all the ladies, but Quad is I guess the only one that took offense to it or whatever. So, okay, I don't know what that's about. Storyline, maybe. I don't know, but anyways, so yeah, so he's like, you know, and then she just goes on and on about how she wants as much information as he could give, and this, and that, or whatever. So that was kind of that with that. And then the other thing with Quad was when she was at home, her husband, she was in there cooking dinner or whatever. Her husband comes home. And he was just like, you know, honey, I'm home. And she was just like, you know, I am not Lucille Ball and you are not whoever it was on that dang show. Y'all know the show, whatever. And I don't know why I keep doing this. I think my allergies are acting up, and I did not bring a glass of water. I didn't bring tea. I didn't bring anything down here with me. Anyways, so yeah, so instead of just greeting the man and saying, say, hey honey, it's good to see you, or whatever, you know, or going along with his little joke, you know, she cut his little joke down. That was kind of bogus. Then of course he started talking about babies. He wants to have babies, talking about how motherly she's being or whatever. And she was just like, no, I want to wait a little bit longer. I'm like, girl, how much longer are you going to wait? Like, this is the 3rd season. So they've been married 3 years or longer, probably like 4 years by now, I'm thinking, because of all the, because they come back like every year, and I'm thinking they have been married like 3 or 4 months before they started shooting the first season, and then, you know, they shot the first season for a few months, so they had probably already been married going on a year by the time we saw the first season. So I'm thinking they've been married a good 4.5 years or something like that. I'm like, how much longer are you gonna make this man wait? You know, he's a lot older than you. You know what I mean? So do you want him to be an old granddad daddy? You know what I mean? The kids don't want that. So my opinion is she don't want to have kids because she is doing her thing. You know what I mean? And she doesn't want to stop. And I don't think she wants to give up her, you know what I'm saying, the possibility of her body changing and all of that, you know, that comes with having kids. And I just don't think, and it might not even be the body issue thing, but I think that she just does not want to have kids. And I think he might just have to accept that. But, you know what I'm saying, that's just my 2 cents on Quad and her husband. Anyways, moving on. What's the next thing I want to talk about? So then, and I think the next scene after that, I don't know which scene it was. If it was the next scene after or the scene before, but you saw Lisa Nicole talking to her husband, Dr. what's his name? Darren, I think. And she's just like, he's like, what you doing? She like, I'm just paying bills. What I'm always doing, writing checks, paying bills. And then she said kind of, you know, that little attitude or whatever. So when he sits down, then she goes in on him about the fact that she knows Quad, you know, is doing the background check on them, and she knows that Quad is going to find out about the tax lien. And the crazy part about it is, so I guess they're going through like this, they got some tax issues going on or whatever, which, I don't know how you get into tax problems, but you know what I'm saying, I'm not rich, so, you know what I'm saying, the government take their dang money up out of my paycheck. every you know what I'm saying, time I get paid, you know, taxes is already gone, so, you know, they don't trust my broke ass to pay them, so I don't have these issues with paying my taxes, so, anyways, so yeah, so I guess her husband had gotten into some trouble with taxes or whatever. And I just didn't like the fact that she was just throwing it at him. You know what I mean? I get it, yeah, it's his debt. But do you have to really be saying it the way you're saying it? Like putting him down like it's, you know what I'm saying? This is your debt. You're the one that was irresponsible. But since we're married, your debt is my debt. And you know what I mean? Okay, girl, clearly you knew about his debt or whatever and you were okay with it. So, you know what I'm saying? Move on. And then, you know what I'm saying, she brings up him talking about cheating. She don't want him to talk about cheating anymore or whatever. And it's just like, girl, I think that she is really hurt by whatever he did or is doing. And she is just bitter, you know what I mean? But she's trying to put up a front, you know what I'm saying, to the outside world that things are okay. And clearly, things are not okay. Clearly, she is not okay with everything from their past. Because if she was, she wouldn't, I don't think that she would talk to him the way she talks to him about the fact that he owes taxes, be it a lot of money. And she said something about she could pay it or whatever. I don't know, I don't know. I think she just, is just really angry with him and probably resents him a lot, and it just comes out, in the way that she kind of talks to him, and she always kind of gives him the side eye. You ever notice that? She just kind of, I don't know, always, but I think she kind of does that to everybody though. So I think maybe that's just her, but I mean, I don't know, it was just weird the way she was just like, this is your debt, and you gave me this debt, and you did this to me, and you did that to me. Like, girl, please. You married him. He was cheating on you before you got married. He was cheating on you after you got married. And, I mean, he's probably still cheating on you right now. Which, which is why you're probably just so angry. I don't know. But I think that you need to maybe worry a little bit more about what Quad has over your head if you're getting this upset. Hopefully it's only the taxes. But what do you have over Quad is what I want to know. So I'm hoping that comes out later in the season. Anyway, so the next thing I wanted to talk about is Dr. Jackie's ass. What is wrong with Dr. Jackie rolling up to people's house with her trainer blowing this dang horn in people's driveways? It's at one point like it was in the morning, at another point it looked like it was later in the evening. I'm like, people are either going to sleep or just waking up, and don't nobody want to hear all that. You know what I'm saying? And so so Dr. Jackie, she rolled up to whose house? She rolled up to Simone's house first and gave Simone, I thought it was a cute invitation because it was like inside of a dumbbell, and it was like the invitation. That was kind of cute. But she didn't even let Dr. Simone open it. She went ahead and opened it and read it, which Dr. Simone probably didn't want to open it anyway, and told her, and she threw Dr. Simone's candy bar all out on the street, which Dr. Simone was like, she was about to go get her candy bar about that day street. Like, did you ever hear the 5-second rule? Let me get my candy bar. Anyway, so she finally goes ahead and says she's going to agree to show up. I don't know, she didn't say she was going to, agree to do any work, but she's going to agree to show up or whatever. It was a funny, cute scene with them. And then she went to, I believe next she went to Toya and Eugene's house. And I guess Eugene's weight must be a sensitive topic with him because Toya was like, he said something about, I work out about 3 times a week. And Toya said something like, I can tell. And immediately he thought Toya was trying to shade him or whatever. But I really don't think she was. I really don't. I don't know. But it was funny the way he took it and the way he acted or whatever. I was like, oh, Dr. Eugene, maybe, hopefully Dr. Jackie can help. You know what I'm saying? You shed some pounds too. Maybe I need to get up on her plan too. I've been trying to shed. I've been doing pretty good though. I've been watching my carbs and working out. I think I'm down like 20 some pounds now. I haven't weighed myself in a while, so I'm gonna weigh myself until the end of the month. So we'll see. But I know the last time I weighed myself, it was like 21 or 22 pounds. So I'm excited. Anyways, let's not talk about me and get all off the subject. So Dr. Jackie, then she goes to see Quad and her husband. And of course Quad's like, they were going to go ahead and participate, talking about, and her husband could lose some weight or whatever, which was bogus. Then, she finally gets around to Dr. Heavenly's house or whatever, and Heavenly's like, Dr. Heavenly's actually lost a lot of weight, so, which is really good, but, so she agrees to go ahead and do it, but I was just like, I guess it was cute. I guess it gave Dr. Jackie some, some exciting for the episode, for them to show with her, because, she doesn't really have a lot of things and things to discuss, and it's more so she gets filmed with the other ladies, when they're all together. You know what I mean? I guess it's probably because she's so busy. She has a lot going on, and I think she works a lot in her practice or whatever. So so that was kind of that with Dr. Jackie and going around with this fit is the new it. So the last thing I want to talk about is Dr. Simone and her husband Cecil. And Cecil and Toya's husband Dr. Eugene wanting to get them two together so that they can talk out their issues, so that they can continue their bromance and all is good in the hood. That's what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? They just want to be able to hang out without, you know what I'm saying, anybody saying anything cross about anybody else's wife, and which I don't understand why they can't do that. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know, Toya might say, probably be saying some little things under her breath, but I don't really see Dr. Simone saying too much if, you know, they want to hang out. Like, why can't they hang out? Why do the wives have to come along when they hang out? I mean, no. So I don't get that. But anyway, so yeah, so they want to get them back together, which I don't think is a good idea. I never even understood why they were so close as friends anyway, because it just didn't seem like, I don't know, it just didn't seem like a friendship that I would have thought would have, and I can't even explain it. They just seem like two totally different people, like, and it's not like you have to be exactly like your friends, but they just seem like they had nothing in common to me. But maybe they just both loud. They're both loud, you know, whatever. So that maybe that's what they had in common. So anyway, so both of them agreed to meet. They go to like this golf course, whatever. They go ahead and Dr. Simone and her husband are there first, and then Dr. Eugene. Oh, you know what? Dr. Eugene followed me on Twitter. Hey, Dr. Eugene, do you watch my videos? Hi. I was so excited to see that he followed me on Twitter. Anyways, back to the story. So yeah, so that so they're already there. So then Toya and her husband and Dr. Eugene get there, and you know what I'm saying, immediately, you know, it seemed like Simone was trying to be civil, so she reaches out so she compliments Toya on her sweater, which was a cute sweater, you know what I'm saying. It had the little cutouts with the eyes or whatever. It looked like not eyes, it kind of looked like eyebrows or, you know, little slashes or commas or something. I couldn't tell what it was supposed to be, but it was actually a really cute sweater. She always has cute clothes. Anyways, so, yeah, so she reaches to give Toya a hug, you know what I mean? Just kind of seemed like, you know, waving the white flag, like we're going to have a peaceful conversation tonight, you know, or whatever. And Toya backs away and is like, don't give a hug if it's not genuine, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, you know, you ain't got to be phony, it ain't even all about that. I'm like, why you gotta be so stank? Like, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, even if you don't mean, like, you ain't gotta give her like no long old hug, like, oh girl, I miss you so much, you know what I'm saying? No, just, hey girl, you know, that's it. I mean, if somebody's leaning in to give you a hug and you know what I'm saying, bag up, you already putting bad vibes out into the air. And you know, Dr. Simone, it only takes, you know what I'm saying, it don't take much for her to go from 0 to 100, nigga, real quick, okay? She'll go quick, she will just snap, which is what she did. Like, they sat down, I don't even know, like, I can't remember what Dr. Simone was saying, and then Toya just kept interrupting with some just stupid comment, and it just, I don't know, whatever it was, it escalated to the point where, basically, Dr. Simone gets up, and basically pulls her husband to the side and is like, look, this is not going to work. I'm going to go get my bag and we're going to go home. And that's what's going to happen, okay? I don't want to hear anything else about it. And that's what she did. She goes, she gets her bag, and they bounce. She doesn't say anything else to Toya or her husband or whatever. They just leave whatever, you know, of course. Dr. Eugene's trying to get them, you know what I'm saying, to stay or whatever. And then, you know, you see them like, are they coming back? Do you think they're going to come back? Or whatever. No, they ain't coming back, because in the meantime, while they up there wondering if they're coming back, Dr. Simone is in the parking lot going straight off on her husband. See, so like she was just going, oh, don't put me in a situation where I'm going to lose. You know it wasn't going to work. I don't want to talk to her. I told you I didn't want to talk to her. You know, I know it wasn't going to work. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to be civil. You know, she was just going off in the parking lot. I'm like, dang, okay, so calm down. At least wait till you get in the car. But she was just already charged. She was on 10 already. So it was over with. I was all over with for Cecil. You know what I'm saying? All he could do was listen, because anything he said was going to be used against him in the court of Dr. Simone. So he was just like, you know what, I'm just going to listen to her rant, and we just going to walk over and get in this car and go home. And that's what he did. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure it continues into next week, but I can't remember what the preview said for next week. But it was just crazy. I don't know. I didn't leave anything out, did I? No, I didn't leave anything out. But yeah, what did y'all think? One, about how first of all, do y'all think Quad is gonna give her husband a baby? I don't think so. I don't think she is really wanting to have a baby, which is okay. But you know, be honest about it. And what do you think about Dr. Simone and Toya? Like, why? Why are they even trying to have a friendship? Like, they could just be civil around each other. I don't think Toya is able to be just civil around people, though. I don't think, like, people that she doesn't like, I don't think she'll be able to just be around somebody and not say some kind of little snotty comment, or, you know what I'm saying, just do something, you know what I'm saying, to bring attention to the argument that she's having with the person or whatever. So but at the same time, why are they trying to even talk it out? It's done. It's over. It's a wrap. And that's a wrap on that episode as well. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the vlog. Please subscribe to my channel, like I said. Please comment on this vlog. Please like it. If you enjoyed listening to me give my review on Married Medicine, season number 3, episode number 2. And until next time, stay real, stay safe, and stay tuned to Mika Chanel Is Just Saying. Bye-bye.